Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth, and I want to talk a little bit more about what I talked about last night, and that's this black people, brothers, sisters, this, that, and the other, queens, this, that, and the other. All of these are, this how I look at it. All of these titles are titles that have to be earned. Like, if you're not literally, like, from the same parents as me, you still can be deemed as a brother, but it's gonna be earned. It's gonna be earned. Like, and I want to look at every black person as a brother and sister, but unfortunately, due to their behaviors, I can't. Not every one of them. There's a lot of them I see as brothers and sisters, and there's a whole lot more that I don't. I'm the truth man. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I've worked jobs where it was black people that was the main problem. It was black people that was the main ones stabbing me in the back. It was black people that was the main ones stealing from. Now, ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. It was black people the main ones telling the supervisor. If I label all of these people doing these things as brothers and sisters, am I smart? Am I smart? It's black people that, trust me, if anybody out there wants to kill me, more than likely, it's black people. White people, they just, some of them probably do, but it's black people. If it's people out there that want to bang my wife, it's probably, well, it's probably both, but, you know, who cares? But listen, I'm hearing all of this. These people are intelligent. They make, some of these people will make a dookie pie sound edible. You got to realize that. Like, they have, some of these people talking about these things have a high level of intelligence. But let's be honest. You got guys that are terrorizing their own communities. They don't go out to the suburb. They do it in their communities. They're hitting little kids with cars. I know people get hit by cars. Things happen sometimes, especially when they not paying attention and they get in the way or they're under the influence of something. But you can't consider intelligently that all of these black people are your brothers and sisters and all of these women are queens. Black people, I can tell you, a lot of black women will go against you real strong for whites. And they'll go against you in a work environment. Like, I know this for a fact. You can't intelligently look at every black person because you're black as a brother and sister. That's just, family is an honor. Family is supposed, like, you know how the saying go, blood is thicker than water. Well, when you call somebody your brother and your sister, you literally saying that they're your blood. They're your blood. Like that other than your actual relation through actual birthings, that title has to be earned. You're not, because we look similar, you're not a brother. Like, some of these dudes is flat out enemies. Like, they are to be avoided. Because it's like a lose-lose situation. Like, a lot of time here in Milwaukee, if you get them, you still might lose. I know a guy was bullying his stepdaughter. He's bullying his stepdaughter. He had raised her. And he went to confront him, the kid. You know, they watch all them rap videos and stuff. They try to act like these rappers. He ran up on him, tried to fight him, and he grabbed him, threw him into a tree. He got 2.5 years in Waupun, and I knew about it because I was doing a transport business, and I took his wife to go see him, and she was telling me the story. And it's like a lose-lose situation with a lot of these people. Like, even if you get them, you might lose. You might be trying to relocate your family to somewhere better, and you get into one of these clowns and they put you on probation for 4 years. Now you can't leave. I mean, you might, like, there was a woman here in Milwaukee. She saved her money up. She ain't want no car note. She bought a car. Unfortunately, she didn't know that they know how to steal these cars and stuff like that. She paid cash for the car. They stole it, tore it up, and that was the end of it. Now, should she look at the people who did that as brothers and sisters? Yeah, some of y'all just don't be making sense, man. Y'all listen to these agents so much that y'all don't even be making sense when y'all talk and when the way y'all think. Like, yeah, it would be wonderful. We the lowest populated group. Like, it would be wonderful if we all could come together and act like brothers and sisters without the sibling rivalry. But it'll never happen. Y'all making these people rich, just talking about it. But it'll never happen. Because these guys are going to always be jealous. They're going to always try to show they got more machismo than the other one. They're going to keep killing each other. They're going to keep trying to punk police and getting dumped on their head, choked out. I mean, come on now. Like, I'm an intelligent guy. Like, for me to consider you a brother, you're going to have to come up some. And I'm not bragging on myself. It's just a fact. Like, I don't, like, yeah, I got involved in some stuff. People be like, well, he used to do this. So what? So that should define my whole life? Come on now, man. Come on now, man. That should define my whole life? Come on, man. What I did at 21, 22, 20. No, because some of that stuff that I was doing back then will get me in a serious bind. But, yeah, my brothers, I got to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on camera. My brothers, my sisters, my brothers, no. Didn't listen, there are people that literally killed other people. Black people who kill other black people for not giving up money that they earned at work, not giving up money that they got in their taxes, so on and so forth, all over the country. All over the country. Now, you who talk about this all the time, y'all know who y'all is. I don't even want to bash your names. Because you make some good points. But should we all accept these people as brothers and sisters who never going to change? They never going to change. They always going to be lazy bum trying to take from somebody. In Milwaukee, they stealing catalytic converters. In Milwaukee, some of them riding around in junk trucks, stealing lawnmowers out of people's garages, out of their yards. Now, is that my brother? Because, I mean, if you became God overnight, let me know. Let me know something. Did you overthrow God? Because reading things that he said, how can I see them as such? How can I see them as such? In fact, watch this. If you know about Joshua, remember the enemy was in the camp. They was wondering what was going on because the Most High wasn't blessing. And they went all through the camp and they found out that this person had some idols hid in his tent. What'd they do to them? I'm not saying that's how we should handle it, but I'm saying clearly they didn't see them as brothers. They looked at them like, look, you messing up my blessing. You got to go. Some people, you know, it's some situations that will rise where you just have to judge it on a situational basis. Like, and you can't just try to take the easy way and give labels that people don't earn. We should be earning each other's respect in that way, not giving each other stuff. Sometimes you might have to tell somebody, hey man, you need to get from out here, man. I'm not finna give you my money. You need to go try to get you a job. Instead of, oh, he black, just giving him money so he can go and get some substances with it. That's not the answer, man. It's not the answer. Yeah, okay. Family gatherings. Should I look at a person who downs on my kids for no reason at all? Downs on my kids behind my back. Downs on my kids in my face. Should I look at them as a brother or sister? I mean, come on now. Help me out. I don't know everything. Help me out. Should I look at them as a brother and sister? Do you know how much time you'll waste trying to look at your enemies as if they're not enemies? And try to look at people who act and behave as enemies as if they're not? You know how much time you'll waste? It might even cost some of you your lives. I mean, these are just facts, man. Like people just, you got people that's literally agents just playing both sides. Like they getting paid to keep you distracted with racial stuff. So you won't prosper, so you won't leave a legacy for your kids, because there are people that view life as a game, like as a chess game or as a Monopoly game. And they're looking at it like, you know how the real Monopoly players will try to scheme you into a deal? That's what they're doing to a lot of people. No black person should be focused on race. We should be focused on getting life insurance for our kids and grandkids. We should be focusing on starting businesses that we can pass down. We should be focusing on teaching our kids how to think, what to accept, what not to accept, how to set boundaries in their lives, how not to do anything or accept the friendship of a person that's going to set them back, have them in jail, have them putting harmful substances in their body or anything else. That's what we need to be focused on. Raising our kids. So what if you ain't with her no more? If she won't let you see your kids, take her butt to court. Do a background check on her boyfriend that she got around your kids. And then go to court like, this guy has got this, he did this. Do what you got to do, man. But be in your kid's life. Oh, she won't let me see my kids. She won't let me. Do what you got to do, man. Those is your kids. You were part of the reason for their birth. And you not slick. You not who you think you is, man. Who you think you is not dealing with your kids, man. You think you something, you ain't. You a loser. You a loser. This Prophet Howard, this real prophet. This not a suit wearing, mascara wearing prophet. This a real, this is coming straight from God. You not in your kid's life, you losing. You're a loser. It don't matter how you dress. It don't matter what women want you and what don't. You're a loser. You don't let no woman keep you from raising your kids. So what if you ain't with her no more? Those is your kids. You think you slick. You, oh man, you know, blah, blah, blah. You talking all that slick stuff at corner stores and stuff. But you talking about, you letting people tell you Happy Father's Day, and you ain't talked to your kids. You ain't tried to be in their life since they was little. Man, stop with all the fake hypocrisy, man. And man up and start being a man. You can't fight everybody. You can't shoot at everybody you got a problem with. That's insane. What are you, trying to be Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees in real life or something? You can't shoot and fight everybody. Especially when you got kids. Seriously though, man. You got 2 kids. I know I'm talking to somebody. And you letting your fake friends send you off to shoot at people? What if you hit one of them? Now you can't, your kids are going to be without a father, man. You better start doing what I used to do. I had to know the whole story, and I'd be like, man, forget them. Let's do this. And then sometimes I needed people to do that to me. When they was friends, like I had friends, like one time, literally, dude said he was going to do this, that, blah, 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 running his mouth because of something I did. I jumped in the fight. He was fighting one of my former friends. I jumped in it. He was telling everybody what he was going to do to me. Little did he know that I knew exactly where he used to be at, and I was right across the street with a silver Jason Voorhees mask, and it was around Halloween. And he was like, man, don't do it, man. He ain't worth it, blah, blah. He talked me out of it. He talked me out of it. And I'm thankful for that. Because I was finna light him up. Like, I was ignorant like that. But I'm not ignorant like that no more. And the way I used to think, how could somebody consider me a brother? Like, I didn't go around starting stuff, but I had enough mischief and chaos in my life where people shouldn't have looked at me as no brother. For a couple of them years. Now, oh, that's your young brother. No, he's not. Not yet, he ain't. He making music talking about shooting other black people. He's not a brother. He's an enemy. He's trying to be an agent. He's part of the diabolical plan to keep our numbers down. And if you one of them dudes, you going around shooting that rival gang, stuff like that, listen. Let me help you. If you want to rep your block, that's fine. If you learn how to read, right, you learn things over there, that's fine. But don't go keeping the numbers down for people who don't want to see you get over them or get up there where they at. And all of you agents, I see you. You want to turn a blind eye to all the murder that's going on in our communities of predominantly people of this color. Because you want your books to sell. You want your documentaries to sell. You want people to come and hear you speak. Because you will bang more chicks. And you'll have more power and fame. Listen, man, you're a chump, man. You a chump, man. If this is any one of y'all, you a chump. Yeah, we could use some of this information we getting. But you turning a blind eye to what's really going on, you a chump, man. You're not a leader. You're not a leader. Like you should be trying to get away from what you can't change. And what you can change, you should be working to change. Like we can reach some of these guys. Like I've been in juvenile corrections. I reach some of those guys. Some of those guys don't get in trouble no more. And these were notorious guys. And even if they go to prison, don't give up. Write them. Like I'm going to find out, like a lot of these guys that show me respect, I'm going to find their information and I'm going to start writing them. Like I'm going to keep in touch with them. You know, the ones that wasn't really acting two-faced, that was loyal toward me, when all them staff was stabbing me in the back and the kids was right with them, I ain't thinking about them. The ones that was loyal to me, them the ones I wanna help. Them the ones I wanna. Listen, people make mistakes. When they try to get up, reach out and try to pull them up. But don't, if they in the pit and they swimming around enjoying the pit, don't reach in there. They're gonna pull you in there too. The ones that's trying to get out, I made a mistake. I'm trying to get out of here. Reach down there, pull them out. Because that's who you should be looking at as brothers. The ones that show sympathy and the desire to change. Not the ones that, man, you're trying to live, you're trying to glorify street life. You should be trying to get out of street life and helping other people get out. Because street life, you keeping the numbers down. You helping people keep the numbers down. You causing people to pay liability insurance or deductibles from stealing their cars. You causing people to have to pay for funerals. When you shooting at their relatives, you keeping the numbers down. You keeping the numbers down. I can't see you as a brother until you stop that. You keeping the numbers down. Preachers that don't put no money back into the community, but yet they riding around in Bentleys and stuff like that. You can have a Bentley, perfectly fine. But you should have put, okay, if you buy a $300,000 Bentley, then you should have put at least minimally double into your community. Because if you got enough to buy a $300,000 Bentley, then you got enough to put $600,000 into your community, creating things for these kids to do, create this, that, and the other. I don't believe in you, man. You're a chump. God gonna get you? No, he not. He know you're a chump too. You buying Bentleys and you ain't putting that money in your communities, man. You not raising up, helping other preachers. You not helping them. Here's 20,000, man. Go start a church. You ain't doing, man. You a chump, man. I ain't giving you nothing. You a chump. You say you ain't got nothing to give. Oh, really? Let's see. I always got something in there. I got stuff to give. I just ain't giving it to these chumps. And like, if I believe in you on YouTube, eventually I'm gonna super chat you. You know, none of these people have to be perfect, but I have to see and believe that you sincere to help people, so on and so forth. But you gotta stop with this guys trying to kill everybody in sight. Trying to he married to this chick. You trying to sleep with her was gonna create problems in their relationship and gonna lead to divorce. And they got kids. I can't see you as no brother, man. Now the kids is they daddy somewhere else because of you. Can't see you as no brother. And in fact, he really should see some of these dudes. In closing, they hide behind E40 had a song called Wolf Tickets that I used to listen to. That from time to time I still might, depending on what's going on. Like if I'm out here at night, sometimes I like to play that mind balancing music, where I'm not thinking too much of like a nice guy. You know what I mean? You don't go ahead and judge me. He's supposed to be a prophet. But listen, he had a verse on there where he said, HOA ninjas travel in packs. Some of these dudes is getting away with this stuff because they got entourages. You messing with that man's wife, that man will two-piece you and dump you on your neck. But he can't do it because you got you gotta hang around all these, you got the wolf pack. I can't see you as brother, man. I can't, man. I'm too smart. I can't see people that's doing more damage than good as brothers or sisters. You at work, like I had a woman hold a grudge against me because I said, she used her position against me because I said that they need to investigate more. They need to have a better system when it comes to this child support instead of just throwing it to women. She was the exception to the rule. I ain't never had no child support. And then the clown was losing the argument, so he tried to put her in it to help him. And that was a Pandora's box for me. Like, we just having a casual conversation on the couch. They ain't had nothing to do with her. As a matter of fact, stop putting these women in y'all conversation. Y'all know they emotional. Y'all know they gonna hold on to what. I've had people literally hold grudges against me for voting for Trump. I voted for Trump. What you gonna do about it? what you gonna do? And if he got in there and he came back, I wouldn't vote for him again. Yep. Why would I vote for this clown? Well, I ain't gonna, he the president, I'm not gonna even down on him. But he's not doing a good job. I can say he's not doing a good job. He's not. He's doing a horrible job. So, yeah. We can close. Stop calling all these people. The Bible says, like I said last night, Matthew 7:24, judge not according to outward appearance, but judge a righteous judgment. A righteous judgment has nothing to do with a person's skin color. Stop elevating whites. Stop downing blacks, and stop acting like every black is your brother. Some of these dudes are TERR, you fill in the rest of their community. Yep. And matter of fact, let's go here. A lot of white people, if they didn't have privilege, what would happen? Would they try to feast on everybody else? Who knows? So people is people. Judge not according to outward appearance, but judge a righteous judgment, man. Judge a righteous judgment. Don't judge based on your allegiance to a certain group. You shouldn't have no unswerving allegiance to any group. You should be judging everybody. You should be protecting your family from everybody. That one you think is your brother and be the one that been a slap your daughter across the face. That's another thing. You beating on my cousins, my little female cousins. You beating on my nieces. You trying to fight my little sister, my older sister. Well, my older sister don't have to worry about that. My brother-in-law really is a brother. No, we had our differences from time to time, but he really family. But some of these people, no, they enemies, man. And that's all I'm going to say on it. This is The Truth, man. Like, share, and subscribe.